welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Paavaki, and for today's video we are doing a little paint with me since I haven't done one in a while. And the painting I'm doing today is a landscape because I don't know, I've been in a landscape kind of mood lately, and I'm doing like a green, like I'm doing those like kind of green grassy rolling hills kind of vibe. That's what I'm painting because I saw a few people do them and I was inspired to do them myself. So we're starting with a underpainting. I've been doing underpaintings more frequently because I took it last year in school. I actually took an art class for a semester, and we started every single painting with the underpainting, and the habit just like stuck. And honestly, I've really been liking underpainting, and the two benefits I found from underpainting is that first is that if I have a sketch of graphite and I underpaint over it, it seals the graphite and the graphite doesn't smudge with my initial painting. And then the second benefit I found was that it eliminates the white space. And what I mean by that is that I don't have to start with a blank white canvas. I can just underpaint and then I can build from there, which makes it easier for me to kind of build my painting and know where to start it. I hope that makes sense. A lot of artists talk about this, especially artists who underpaint, is that they like to underpaint so that way they can eliminate that white space for themselves. But yeah, now I'm doing a uh, wash of acrylic. And if you don't know what a wash of acrylic is, I always do this, but just add wash of acrylic is just adding the base colors, making a very basic kind of base for your paintings, so that way you can add details onto that and enhance and make the painting have more depth. So yeah, just doing that, I'm trying to figure out where the light is coming from, where to add the lighter colors, where to add the darker colors. Yeah, and now I'm doing the sky. So actually, the initial the reference picture had clouds in it initially, but I decided to take out the clouds because I'm terrible at painting clouds. I don't even know how to paint them, which is definitely a goal in the future. I need to learn how to paint clouds because they're in almost every single landscape, and clouds are extremely pretty thing to have. So I have to learn how to do them. But yeah, the blue sky didn't look that bad and unrealistic, so it's fine. But yeah, we gotta learn how to do those clouds. Yeah, but onto the painting. As you can see, I'm adding like that more neon, muted type of color. And as you can see, the hills on the top, I will, throughout the video, you'll see I keep on rendering them and changing them because I don't know what I want to do. I didn't know if I wanted them to be pointy, round, light, I don't know. So yeah, they'll be changed a lot throughout the video. But yeah, now I'm doing the lower hill. Like, turned out to be my favorite one because it looks so nice and just it look like a very pretty, and like that's how I wanted all of the hills to come out, but they just didn't. So that's that. Anyways, I hope you guys have been having a good summer. I have been having a good summer. I've been painting. I haven't painted a lot, but my goal for this summer was trying to get better at painting. So I've just been working on that, and that's why I haven't posted on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I've only posted like 3 paintings. That's because I'm trying to get better, and then maybe try to post more constantly. And then when it comes to reading, the first 1.5 month I didn't read because I don't know, I wasn't in the whole reading mood, which is sad because I know I'm not gonna have any time during school to read. But recently I got back into my reading thing, and I actually just finished a series. It's called the Infernal Devices trilogy, and oh my god, it is such a good series. It is my favorite series I've read so far, especially my favorite fantasy series. On the top 5 probably. I love it so much. And if you know anything about the Infernal Devices series, then you know that there's a whole, I don't know, like 5 or 4 series following it, and there's like 16 plus books. It's like called the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and I'm planning on reading all of those because I'm very invested in this fantasy world, and honestly I've heard great reviews about all the books, so I'm deciding on reading that. But yeah, but if you don't know what that whole Shadowhunter Chronicles thing is, just search it up because it's a huge and big topic and fandom and book series and everything. So yeah, but I definitely recommend reading it. I especially loved Infernal Devices. But yeah, my current read right now is Pride and Prejudice. And if you don't know what Pride and Prejudice is, it's like a classic. It's by Jane Austen. And if you know anything about classics, then you know that reading classics are extremely hard, because the English is so different and the way they talked and wrote that time was very different. And so it's been pretty difficult. I'm not used to it. I've read like one classic in my life, actually two. One was Little Woman, and that was like 500 pages, and it took me 2 months to read it, and I was reading it in between other books. But yeah, it was pretty good. I loved Little Woman, and now I'm reading Pride and Prejudice, which is a romance story. But yeah, it's really good. I'm like 50 pages in. I was like 20 pages in yesterday. I read 30 pages yesterday, and reading 30 pages took me 2 hours, which is, it's just great because because it takes me forever to understand, and then I revise a few paragraphs in order to understand them, and God, it took me 2 hours to read 30 pages. Let's just say that. But I am planning on reading more Jane Austen books because all of her books are classics. I'm planning on reading classics because they're very good for you, and you get to learn that style of writing and learn how it was back in that time. So, yeah, I'm planning on reading classics, and hopefully I'll have a book video up for you soon. I think the next series I'm deciding on reading is Dance of Thieves, and I think I'm going to film a video on that. That's probably going to be my next video, about my reaction and my reviews on the Dance of Thieves series, which is a duology, so it probably won't take me that much time, but I've seen the books are pretty thick. But yeah, enough about books. Let's focus on the painting. As you can see, my hills are very different than they were when I told you. They're very different than they were in the beginning, and the shape is different and everything, and they will change one more time before they become the final type of hill I want. I don't know if that made sense. I can't talk today. I'm None of my sentences really make sense, but yeah. I really liked how this painting came out, by the way. It came out very, like, edgy and, like, different. It wasn't extremely realistic, nor was it, like, not realistic. And I really liked it. It had a artsy kind of look into it and a realistic-ish kind of look into it. So I really liked it. Um, and I really like the bottom hills and stuff. And yeah. And this painting, it only took me 2 days, which was great. And I really liked that. Also, I hope you guys are enjoying these camera angles I'm filming from. I've actually started getting more into my camera angles because my other tripod, I really couldn't do a lot with it, and it was, from the start, it was like broken, and now it recently just broke, and now it broke to the point where I couldn't use it. So I got a new tripod, and now it's like a nice sturdy tripod, and I've been filming all these angles, and I've been using it for my reels and everything, and it's just been, I love how my reels and everything is coming out, and I like this video because I like all the angles, and I like how, like, I like the structure of this whole video. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying those camera angles. I'm going to experiment more with how I place my tripod and stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Bye. And that's it. Hopefully very soon I will be back with another video, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and